Welcome.
Who's on tonight?
I saw Karen and
We see
Janice.
Yeah, Karen,
Louise,
welcome. Louise.
Carla, Beverly, Debbie, Kathy, Linda, Cheryl, Lana, another Linda.
Hey, Linda, how
Patsy,
are you?
welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're in the Midwest, there's not much where else to be because it's cold. We were just talking about it being cold.
Judy Brennan, how are you doing?
Welcome.
Hey, Karen, how have you been? Been in the hospital. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, hopefully you're recovering quick.
We have a new superstar tonight, and I've named her. Oh, you can't see the blue very well. Let me tilt it. No, kinda. I'm close. I'm gonna come around so you can see. Yeah, much better. This is Bonnie Bluebell. Or we could just call her Bluebell. I expect great things from Bonnie. No bobbin issues, no broken needles, high expectations. We've got a fun show for you tonight. We're making something because I need placemats in my home. So we'll give everybody a chance to get on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about Jim. I hope that he's okay, Karen. We'll wait for everybody to get on, but let's go ahead and do our sound check on Facebook. Give us a thumbs up, and YouTube, give us a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear okay. You won't want to miss it tonight because I've got this awesome product that you're absolutely going to want and love, and I know some of you already have it. I have it at home too. It's cool. Great. Hello, sound okay on Facebook? Hi, Linda. Hi, Laura. No sound on YouTube. Somebody else from YouTube? Anybody? I got a thumbs up for Facebook. Somebody from Check from Patsy on YouTube. That's awesome. Okay. So shall we get started?
Joan, who are we?
I can't do this without your prompt. We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, Sewing Machines Express, and Quilt Sampler. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, QHQ2.com, and quiltsampler.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central, and we thank you for joining us. If you have not shopped with us before, all of the products that we're talking about tonight are available on the Quilters HQ website under, if you go to the website, quiltershq.com, up in the very top right corner, there is a shortcut for Joan Sews Live, and all of these products are going to be there. So I was saying earlier, I need new placemats. And June Taylor makes these, and these are they make several versions, but this is a jelly roll version. You don't have to use a jelly roll, but I'm going to. And I picked out some backing fabrics that I think go well. I'm using this Opulence jelly roll. I just love these fabrics. And I'm looking at them and I'm going, okay, I'm never going to set these on the table because, you know, I'll make them and then I won't let anybody use them. I'm kidding. I probably, maybe, kind of.
I don't think so. I don't believe that.
Do you struggle with that? Like you make something, you put effort into it, and you're like, there's no way I'm putting this on the table for everybody to, spill their chili soup on it.
But you do believe in using what you make.
I do believe in that.
Maybe that's part of the ping pong match down to the tennis.
Yep. So this is a product. So June Taylor recommends a sprayable fuse product. Those are messy and they get everywhere. People have allergies to them. People don't like the smell. Don't get me wrong, I do use them. But for small projects like this is a product from Alex Anderson Quilters Select, and it's called Free Fuse. And it is like little grains of, they're a little bit larger than grains of salt. So if any of you have used this, weigh in and let us know what you think of it. I love it. I have already fused my back, so you can see I can pick it up. It's not coming off at all. And it doesn't take a lot, so just enough to, they say you sprinkle it on like salt, and then you use a hot iron to fuse your batting to your backing. Great for t-shirt, quilts, all kinds of stuff when you're just doing, little projects like this. In the package, these come like, I don't know, yardage of batting that's pre-printed. And then I don't know, you can't really see the blue lines that well. Let me hold it a little bit closer. Perfect. So you can see that these are already pre-printed. So you're just going to fuse your backing to the batting. And
hey Brenda, welcome to the show.
I'm using this jelly roll, not a layer cake. And this was the very end of the bolt for this fabric. I thought it would be perfect. You like?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, because this is what it's going to be.
This is what we're making, so here it is.
I'm glad you like it. And
you can eat on it or don't.
Well, I mean, you won't see this side. It is on the back side of it. So you can get 3 of these from a width of fabric, and their width of fabric is, you cut it to 19 inches, and then it's 19 by 14. You get 3 of these out of a width of fabric. So there's 6 in the package. It tells you on there how much to get, and it is not on that one, it's on this one. Backing, nope, I guess it is on this one. 1 1/4 yards. So I know I am not the only one with a stash of jelly rolls at home. This is a great project to use some of those, and I know that you all have at least 1 1/4 yards of fabric. If you don't, there's lots of fabric on our website that you can choose from to match your fabric.
Hey April, how are you tonight?
So the other thing that I want to point out, let me get close. Sound is not very live.
No.
Pricing. Yes. These are $17.99. And so that is the kit for 6 of them. And so you don't have to buy a jelly roll, but if you have one, this is a great use for them. But it does give you the yardage that you need. So on the front, you need 1/3 yard of each of 5 fabrics. I'm gonna make mine a little more colorful since I'm using a jelly roll. I'm using like all kinds of color.
Did you put the products on that?
I did. They're on the Robert's gonna give you a shortcut for, yep, that's the one, feature products. And so everything that I've talked about, the jelly roll, the fusible powder, get this, you will not regret it. It does take a hot iron, but I mean, you can pull it apart. I'm not going to, but look how well that sticks. So
That's pretty amazing.
not coming apart at all.
You didn't have to use that much either, right?
No, you sprinkle it on like salt. Doesn't take a lot, goes a long way. And keep these because you can buy just the refill. Hello.
Did you want to order the fusible?
Should we answer? It's live. Anything can happen. We'll let that go to voicemail. So I'm going to start out with the purple. And so the other thing that I wanted to tell you, when you're making these lines that are on there are not sewing lines. These are guidelines. So this is what you line up your fabric with. So I don't know how well you can see it, but this center one, I'm not pointing it, there it is, center one is a little bit wider than the rest. That's because when you sew it on and you flip it over, the other pieces should line up. Oh, it could be Lulabelle too. I like that too. What do you guys think? Bonnie Bluebell, or Lulabelle?
Leave it to the community. Love the fusible.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
I have this at home. I use it. It is absolutely worth having. So I'm going to put this kind of lime green next to my purple. So I'm just lining it up with the purple, and then I'm going to flip it over just like that. And then we are going to use this as a guide. Now I have my...
Hey, Twyla, how are you? Welcome to the show.
1/4-inch foot on. I'm actually going to put my needle down right on that line, lower my foot, change my stitch length to not zigzag, 2.0, a little bit bigger stitch. And I'm going to sew a little bit slower than I normally do. Maybe not that slow. Somebody has this on turtle. Because I'm using that upper feed dog as well.
Louis Bell.
Lulabelle, not spelled right.
Hey, Sharon, how are you?
Bonnie Bluebell, Bonnie Bluebell.
Got a couple Bonnies and a Lulabelle. What was the second one you said?
Bonnie Bluebell and Lulabelle. Lulabelle.
Hey, Jody, welcome to the show. How have you been?
And I'm going to sew right up to that line.
They said, oh no, you're sewing slow.
I know. Well, if I wasn't using the walking foot, the assisted, I would sew a little bit faster. Okay, so we've done our first one. We're going to flip this over. We're going to grab, my 1/4-inch must be off. That's okay, we can make it better. And I'm going to press this down. We'll make it better on the other side. And then I had selected this orange. And I'm just going to kind of rough cut to where I think it should be. So about there. And the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to trim these right up to that line. Because this is a guideline, not a sewing line. Comment and let us know if you've made any of these as well. Okay, so you can kind of see what I've done there. And I picked out thread to match my backing fabric because I don't really want it to show up that much. And then I'm going to line this up. Just I'm going to flip it like this and then line it up. And I just want to make sure that when I have my fabric and I flip it, that this is all covered down here. Okay. And I'm going to put my needle down right on that guideline. And then away we go.
Hey, Barb.
And if you have a machine with a walking foot, I would recommend using the walking foot. I just used the needle that came with the machine, which I think is a size 12. You may want to bump up to like a 16, a size 16 needle for these. And I'm going to backspace to lock those stitches in. Cut. Much better. And then press that down. This is the multifunction finger presser tool. It's an unfortunate name, but it has a nickname as the doohickey. And then I'm going to trim these.
And we put that up on the website.
That is on there as well.
Featured products.
Featured products, that's right.
Just trying to make it easy for you guys to find what we show on the show. And
well, as we get more stores, it gets busier, and we don't want to miss anyone. So if we're talking about a product and you see it and you love it and you want it, then we want to have it for you. I think this amazing teal would be perfect next. So just trim, rough trim. Okay, just like that. I'm going to line it up just like that. Okay. And start. So has anybody have you done any of these? Just comment and let us know.
Vicky just got hers, so hopefully she's got to try it out.
Her Bonnie Bluebell?
Is the placement kit on sale or just for sale?
It is just for sale. We didn't put them on sale. At $17 for 6 placemats, you can't go buy 6 placemats.
Hey Jenny, welcome to the show. How are you?
There we go.
Robin did a bag in her last retreat. That was fun. Okay.
Missed a seam. I am just going to sew right over it because I was a little bit short on that one side, so I'm just going to make my seam just a little bit wider because I just barely missed it. And to be honest, I wasn't sewing that straight either. Perfect. I love these fabrics. They have this shimmery sheen to them that I really like a lot. And I like a lot of color at home too. Okay.
Hey Peggy, welcome to the show. What are you going for next?
I was gonna go for a darker color, maybe this green. Yeah. See how it's coming together? Might be too much color for some of you, but not for me.
Always change it around, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of options in the jelly roll.
Well, each one of these will be different. So, and I'm just rough cutting, and I don't need a really big strip, so. I like color. To me, you can't have enough. And
Robin, we won't be at the quilt sampler tomorrow, but when we do come down, we'll bring some with us.
What are we bringing?
Placemats.
I
don't know how many we have.
Have them.
Oh, okay. And Vicky asked if you were using a jelly roll, which yes, you are.
Yes.
Is that one on the featured products as
It
well?
is.
Okay.
This one is on the featured products page.
So Vicky on the featured products page. Just cut paste that again. Yeah, they should be up on the featured products page as well. So you want us to bring? Okay, so Sharon wants a set. Okay.
Okay. Okay. A jelly roll. And Sharon, are you looking for the jelly roll or just the...
The templates for the placemats?
Okay.
No, I'm asking. Follow up on your question. I just type a question.
I just had the idea that I can just fold my fabric back and put a crease line to make it a little easier to cut. And then right there, I like this. This is working out really well. These are super, super easy to make. I have not done this set before. And so that should tell you how easy these are to put together. Progress. These are numbered, so you know which order to put these as well. I'm going to put this purple next to this blue. That's perfect. We could probably just order them for the store if they don't have them faster than we could to get them in stock. I do know that they don't have this in stock down there.
Yeah.
I cannot say enough good things about that product.
And you can get refills for it too. So.
Yeah, save your, and it's like a little spice jar, so it has these little things that flip up.
Yeah, you know, just put a little salt, a little pepper on it, you know?
Yeah. And I like, they used to have a different one that was cardboard, and I think it kind of would deteriorate. So the lid
that's the new packaging.
This is the new packaging. The lid just comes off, and you can show them what it looks like. I wouldn't travel with this on a plane. That'll get you the really friendly search.
That's a pretty sturdy container, though.
It is. Yeah. And it's this is $21.99, so it's on par with the.
I don't know what's going on, Peggy. We're making a placemat. Joan had decided that she needs new placemats at the house, and so she found a jelly roll and the Quilt As You Go.
Yeah.
June Taylor. And so we thought it'd be fun to sew it on the show and put some color together.
And Bonnie Bell.
So that's what we're doing. And the Robin, this is the Quilter Select Free Fuse.
Yes, it is a wonderful product.
It's a fusible powder, so that's what she used to put the backing on. So,
yeah, there is enough static in the batting to hold these down while you're sewing, so you don't really have to worry about that as you're constructing the front. There is enough static in the batting that it's not gonna come loose on it.
Hey Kathy, you're never late. Just you can always rewatch, but we're doing a placemat. Joan needed some new placemats for the house, and so she picked some colors, and we're using the June Taylor Quilt As You Go placemat.
I think I'm going to tone it down a little bit.
So it's got a template, and then she picked some jelly rolls, which are on the featured products page. Yep. The opulent pinwheel, and so she's picking some colors out of that.
Yeah, we're just picking colors as we go.
So Karen was saying that she struggles a little bit with picking which color would go with the next one. So, get your color wheel, probably,
grab
and
that
play
color
around with
wheel. Well, but you can audition too, right? So you can just audition the next color. Robert's auditioning.
Pick me, pick me.
Pick me, pick me. Yep. I love it. And actually, I think I'm going to put this in both corners. So let me put 2 colors. You could use fewer colors too. I like the thought of doing this with a jelly roll because all of your fabrics are picked out for you. And if you can't decide, if you're not sure, just go light, dark. Because if you're using a jelly roll, they've already done all that work for you. You don't have to pick out the colors. So they'll all just naturally go together.
Because they're all out of that collection.
All out of that collection, that's right.
Hey Kathy, how are you tonight? We're doing a placemat sew along here. Joan needed some placemats for the house. She's not sure she's actually going to put them on the table, but...
Well, it's all men in my house, except me. I'm messy too, so don't... They can be a little messy.
Yeah, we just keep a shop vac in there.
Not quite that bad. Shop vac in the kitchen. Not a bad idea.
I know, then it was easy cleanup, right? If it had a laundry chute thing, you could just suck the tablecloth and everything up and drop it in the laundry thing.
Yep.
Some sort of Dr. Seuss thing, I don't know.
Okay, we'll do both of these at once. So in their instructions, they didn't trim these off, but I am doing it because this is my guideline, and I'm not good at going, okay, where's my guideline? So I am trimming these just right up to that guideline.
The weather's fine now. It's more, I think it was 40 today, a little rainy. I don't think we've seen the sun in quite some time.
It was really foggy too.
I was actually trying to think of the last time we actually did see the sun here. It's been a while, that's for sure.
The sun? What is that?
Giant ball of fire in the sky. We haven't seen that. Hey Donna, how are you? Hey Cheyenne.
Okay, and so I'm going to use this, not that one. There's another color. Ooh, perfect. So I'm going to use this kind of burgundy and then this brown. Or maybe the brown and then the burgundy. Yeah. I like that better. So it'll kind of give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So very colorful. That's just my taste. It doesn't, just because I'm doing something like this doesn't mean that you have to. We have tons and tons of jelly rolls in all of the stores to choose from. So, I'll do 2 of these because I'm going to need to. And I might make a couple of them like this, really colorful, and then maybe a couple more muted. Since it's from the same collection, they all go together just fine. There's another brown piece.
Hey Karen, how are you?
Okay. Robert, will you turn the iron on? I'm going to show them this free fuse.
Donna, we're working on a placemat.
This is June Taylor's Quilt As You Go placemat. And if you've never done these projects, they are super easy.
Yeah, you could. You could make them in the different colors of the holiday for sure.
Absolutely.
Have different sets and take your Christmas fabrics, your Christmas jelly roll.
Mm-hmm. Do them in different colors for the
Get
holiday.
Some candy cane placemats.
Yes, absolutely.
Have your flag placemats for July. Valentine's Day, so
yeah.
Next month.
You can find yourself some.
You could do some pink and
again,
red.
You don't have to use a jelly roll. You can cut your own strips, especially if you have AccuQuilt. You can just use your AccuQuilt. You cut your 2.5-inch strips, because that's all this is.
Hey, Kristen, how are you?
Last two pieces, and then I'm going to show you this fusible stuff in action. This free fuse. I could actually do 2 of these in our allotted time.
Your walking foot fell apart. Oh no!
Oh.
What kind of machine, Brady?
So many of the machines are going to this dual feed integrated, and so that's what I'm using right here. Is the integrated dual feed foot. And it works pretty well.
Hey, Kathy. Welcome to the show.
Last seam. Did it just turn off? No, it just got hot.
Oh, I didn't think it was that.
And so you use just a regular 1/4-inch seam, just like, and I'm really close here, I'm going to move it over a little bit. Just like you would if you were piecing normally. In there. What do you think?
This looks nice with the kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like things colorful, so there's my backing. So
Hey Sherry, welcome to the show.
let's go over to the iron, and I'm going to show you. Can you? My arm's just not quite long. Not quite long enough. I'm going to show you how this works, because it is amazing stuff. So let's just slide over to the iron.
Down there for the jelly roll. I can do that. Maybe. She's wondering. You see it okay?
Okay, so I'm just going to run a quick press over it with the iron to get my seam nice and flat. And so it's this side, right? There's nothing sewing it down. I could go with my sewing machine and go all the way around, but I'm kind of lazy and this is easy. And so it's just a little bit, and here I'll put some on the So you can kind of see it's right there. It's real granular looking. And then just slide it over. And normally you would use a pressing cloth. I'm not going to get close to that edge that's not covered. But this stuff will stick to your iron, so you do want to use a pressing cloth if you're like this where there is some of it out here. But look how well that stuck down right there. Let's flip it around and do the other side. Doesn't take a lot, so think like, you know, if you were salting something, that's about how much you want to use. Let your iron sit on it for a second. Maybe a little more up there.
So that's not the way your husband salts stuff.
Okay, don't let your husband do this. So, as if you were...
your way.
There you go. And see how well that sticks down? Now, you can still peel it back. I'm not going to, but it does a really nice job. And we are all quilted. My next step, let's go back over to the table. So I'm going to take this project home. I have another project to work on, so I can't work on it tonight. But I'm going to take this home. But look how nice and flat they lay.
So if you wanted to, before you fuse that down, you could have like pulled those up probably, right? I mean, for the most part.
Pull them up. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
because of the fusible, I mean, until you really heat set it.
Yes. Yes.
That's what
It is
activates
not a sticky powder. It's just
It's like a baby powder feel, kind of almost.
it's a little more granular. It's like a coarse salt, really. I mean, that's what it feels like. So, but yeah, using this method, look how flat they lay. It's colorful. It's pretty. You know, placemats are just an easy way to change the look of your dining area in your home and do decoration. I love the thought of doing these for the holidays. My next step, I'm going to do this with the 6 that come in the package, and then I'm going to take them to my serger and use this guideline to go all the way around and then just bind them as normal. So super easy to do these. We only used up half our time.
Wow, that was a quick
I know.
project.
30 minutes, so 3 hour. This is a 3 hour, and you'll have 6 placemats. So
the way you want them.
The way you want them to match your own decor. So my kitchen and dining area, I don't really have a dining room. It's more like a dining area that's off the kitchen, but it's kind of a teal, and I thought, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's a really cool color.
It is a really cool color. So I wanted to show you this and, you know, make a placemat for my kitchen. I like color. I've got some fabric picked out for making, I like quilted tablecloths. So right now I still have the Christmas tablecloth that's on it. We made our table a little bit bigger because it has all these inserts for it, and so it's a big square, and I don't really have a tablecloth that fits it. I do if it's smaller, but not if it's bigger, so I have some fabric to put on the machine and quilt and make a quilted tablecloth, and this will look really fantastic on it.
So binding doesn't come with the product, right?
It does not. So my intention for binding, obviously, is this is the 2.5 inch strip. I use a 2-inch binding. There's a 2-inch. I think there's a 2-inch. I think, pretty sure. So all of these like shorter pieces, that, not that one, but pieces that I used part of it. I'm going to piece all of these together and just do like a multicolor binding so that all of these will show up. So I'm not going to do solid bindings all the way around. It'll just be pieced in all different colors.
Carla's saying she loves that powder.
Yeah.
And it could be reversible if you get it dirty too, right? I mean, technically.
They could start like this, you know, and when they're done, they could take it over the sink, shake it off real well, and put it back pretty side up.
That just sounds like a lot there, doesn't it? Not for me, but...
Yeah. But yeah, super easy project. I recommend it. Change the look of your house. You could do these for all kinds of holidays.
Yeah, you can theme those pretty much any way you wanted. Autumn ones and Thanksgiving, and you could do one for every month, really, right?
Yeah, I did see a jelly roll that would work for Valentine's. I'll be right back. I was picking it up, looking at it earlier.
Small snack-sized mats with the printed batting, but not regular placemats yet. So Anne's made a few of the smaller ones.
So this one is not on the page for you to shop. This is strawberry jelly roll, but look at the colors that are in it. Can you hold it closer?
Yeah.
And just kind of turn it so you can kind of see the edge, but if you absolutely keep turning. There you go.
Go around the Ferris wheel.
But yeah, this would be absolutely perfect for, and I think we have 2 of those left. The website will tell you how many we have. So that one is called Sugar Berry. Isn't Sugar Bear, isn't that this?
I think there's a cereal or something.
Sugar Bear? I'm pretty sure. Somebody,
Sugar Crisp
yeah.
or something, right? A little brown,
yeah.
puffy, heavily sugar-coated pieces of cereal.
Yeah. Isn't all cereal heavily coated with sugar?
I think so.
But yeah, those would work just amazing for Valentine's placemats. And then you could just go, there's 3 main color, or 4. There's 4 main colors in this. So there's pink, white, kind of a brownish pink, and then a red. And so you could just rotate the colors, start with a red, go to pink, go to white, go to red again, or gray. It's kind of a grayish red. But perfect for Valentine's.
Oh, used to be a cereal, I guess. It
Yeah.
didn't.
Sugar Bear.
Didn't last.
We ate sugar for breakfast. I mean,
yeah.
Growing up, I mean, we had
Something toast, you know.
yeah, I remember when I was really little, my mom used to feed us grapefruits, and I could not get, I would make a mound of sugar on top of the
Get each little wedge?
Yes. But, yeah.
Oh, Golden Crisp. There it is. I knew you were, somebody wasn't going to let me down on the true name
Thank
there.
you, Linda.
What do you want for dinner? Cereal?
Cereal? No. No. I'm at the age where sugar gives me a hangover. But I like these. It's my
they came out really nice.
I know it's not for everybody because it's just really colorful, but
You want a little color in your life?
More color, more better. More gooder. More gooder.
I love that cereal. Yeah. Actually, it was pretty good.
Did you have it?
Out. Oh, yeah.
Sugar Crisp?
They're weighing in. If you had the Sugar Crisp, you are weighing in right now.
Yeah. And then you have all kinds of little...
Yep, add sugar to the Frosted Flakes.
And they were more sugary than they are now. Okay. Yep.
We're still all kicking, so...
It is what it is. So, we've got our thread of the month color, and it is Robin's Egg. I can't believe I remembered that.
Nice. What color is that?
Robin's Egg. Brain's still working. I still got it.
I don't know if that one's on the page.
No, it's not. It's 27.15. It is 15% off for the show. Well, actually, it's 15% off for the month. If you are in the Thread Club, it's 20% off. Color number 2715. I mean, just beautiful blue. If you are not in the club and you would like to join, it's $20, and you get this box. And then all of your thread that you purchase doesn't have to be the color of the month. It can be whatever color you want. Is 20% off. So $20, 20 off.
Nice.
You can buy more than 12 too. I don't care. So buy 40. Once you're in, you're in. You're good. Okay, and then our giveaway tonight is not Bonnie. I would like to be able to do that, but we would need a whole lot more people. Compliments of Moda. We've got a little kind of holiday notepad. These are wonderful for your purse. They're small for you to keep notes. And they're Christmassy, so. And mini charms. These are Moda Bella Solids, 42 squares, 2.5 inch. They did, I think it might still be on the Moda product page. They did a pillow with these in white where it was just spaced squares. Super cute.
Yeah,
we did it in the store. I don't know where it is though.
I was gonna say, I thought we did that years back, maybe.
Yeah, it was while we were here. Pretty sure. But
Time flies.
Time flies, and projects kind of walk away sometimes or get put away and hidden, and then you find them like 2 years later and like, oh yeah, I remember we did this. So my next step for this is with the serger, and then I'm just gonna trim all the excess off with the serger, and it makes, if you've not done it, it makes binding so much better. So we just need our winners. Good evening, Teresa. Hi, Cheyenne. Hi, Donna. Does it come with the binding? No. Or did we already answer that question?
Do we just have one product, or are we doing two? What are we doing on giveaways?
No, it's both. One giveaway. Notepad and
Sherry
charm squares.
Gregory?
Sherry Gregory, congratulations. Sherry, if you've not shopped with us before, please go to Quilters HQ and register for Joan Sews, and that will give us your information, and we will mail this out to you. If you're here local in Kansas City area, we'll just put it up front and you can come in and pick it up. Sherry. We finished early tonight.
Time are we on tomorrow? So the quilt sampler is on tomorrow night at 5:15, 5:20, right in there.
5:15, 5:20. Robert and I will not be there for that.
Not this time around.
That
so
is
Amy and Shirley.
Amy and Shirley. They have fun. I saw a project that Amy made. You'll probably see it tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm going to take the thread with me because I don't have this color at home.
It's a pretty cool color.
It is, I don't know that I have. I know I have it in polyester, but I don't have it in cotton to match the backing. This was the last of this. I'm sorry, it was so beautiful. We had a little tiny piece.
20 years time.
Like a little tiny piece left, and it was enough to get the 6 out of it. So that's what I picked. Skinny bolt, almost empty. That fabric went fast. It is super pretty.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
as
you
always,
for joining us tonight and our machine tips before you bring it in for spa date. Are they still low on machines in Springfield at Quilt Sampler?
Yeah, I would say there's pretty much a really low wait there. So if you need to get your machine in for repair, head over to the Quilt Sampler and Chris will get you fixed up. So.
Patsy wanted to know, is the website or YouTube channel? So if they don't make any changes, they will go live to all of these. Same Joan Sews, Quilters HQ channel, Quilt Sampler channel on Facebook. So
I think the main one that they use is the quilt sampler.
The quilt sampler.
I think we did tell them to use all the channels, so
Yep.
we'll see if they get that going. So
yeah, they have fun stuff to show you too.
yeah, you could do different backings on each one. No, that's a good point, Peggy.
You could
definitely
do different.
right?
I mean, this is basically, they say 19 inches, but trust me, you could do this with 18. So you could do this easily with a fat quarter. So all those fat quarters you got hanging around, it's 14 by 19. Fat quarters 18 by 22. Plenty. So I know we don't have collections of those laying around, do I have lots. Also, please, 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 I didn't change my needle. I got lucky. If you're doing this project at home, bump up to a size 16 needle. You'll not have any issues. I'm using 50 weight Aurifil thread. If you're using a 40 weight, absolutely go to it. If you've ever seen the little caterpillar where part of your thread breaks and it's climbing up your needle as you sew, that's because your needle size is too small. You need to move up a size. So I would start out with a 16 and just go from there. I should have added those to the website to say get those.
Hey, Amy.
But yeah, I think it's super cute. I'm gonna make more. I'll take all this home.
If you're just joining late, you can always go back and rewatch the table placemat.
Yeah, and it is
pretty fun.
Quilt As You Go, June Taylor, which is now an AccuQuilt company. Is that upside down? Upside down. See, they did more conservative colors on theirs.
Yeah,
so
they did.
Nothing wrong with that either. That new collection we just got, strawberry. Yep. Check your thread path, change your needle, oil your rotary hook. So before you bring it in for a spa, and if it does need a spa day, there's a very low weight at Quilt Sampler for your machines. So thank you for joining us tonight, and join us tomorrow with Amy and Shirley.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.